Hey everybody. I'm going to admit, I don't know if I'm ready for this today. It's been a wild ride. In fact, I forgot to put up the announcement that I was even going to be live today, but I know the best of you know my schedule better than I do, so here we are. I said it before, and I'll say it again before I get started. If you've never seen or played Control at all, this might be a little confusing, as any DLC would be confusing if you don't know the story. So I'm going to make a really simple explanation before I continue on. Main character's name is Jessie. When Jessie was younger, she lived in a town called Ordinary. Her and her brother were messing around with this thing that they found that kind of spoke to them, and some paranormal stuff happened. Her brother disappears. She spends the next few years looking for her brother. And it led her to this building, this skyscraper in New York City that was very strange, called the Oldest House. Inside the Oldest House, she finds that there's a bureau called the Federal Bureau of Control, who's occupying the house because they're the United States governmental group or bureau that investigates paranormal activity. But they're having some trouble. There's something called the Hiss that has infected almost everyone who works there, turned them into mindless enemies with supernatural powers. There's a lot more to it, but this is post-game, and I don't think there will be any real spoilers, but maybe. Hi Arthur, how are you? It's post-game, and we're in the foundation, which is, as it sounds like, underneath the building is a foundation. So it's underneath the Oldest House. The Oldest House changes all the time. It's a really wacky place. But again, if you've never played this game, this might be a little strange, but it's got great gameplay. And it's where Remedy really began. The base game is where Remedy truly began their connected universe. Control brought together some elements of Alan Wake after Alan Wake, and then Alan Wake 2 brought some elements of Control, and then some elements of Max Payne, and there's even some references to Remedy's first game. So let's do it. Last week I started this. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I started it and got through pretty much the first major chapter of the DLC. So I'm going to be jumping right back in. The first chapter was learning about a new ability that I have, which is to break these crystals by shooting them. And it was a lot of combat. I think it mostly was just a warm-up, which is perfect because I played this game in 2024, so it's been a long time. I changed Jessie's outfit. Before, she was wearing kind of like a futuristic looking wavy sort of mix between a suit jacket and a dress, and I changed her into just some cool get down casual clothing. This is where we are. This is the foundation, and this is called the Nail. And I don't know a lot about the Nail yet, but I know that the Nail was doing some weird stuff down here.
Jessie!
Hey, it's Pope.
Emily, how did she get down here?
Emily Pope. Let's talk to Emily. What's up, girl?
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
Okay.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
That's Jessie.
Colliding with our world. I know.
Obviously.
Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time,
Oh man,
it will consume the
subtitle's
entire
gonna screw up my
bureau,
picture there.
and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of
Okay.
inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or
Unknown.
possibly some variation of anti-sympathy.
Dropping in 5
worry.
gifted memberships. That's huge, dude. Thank you.
Did you notice all the bureau infrastructure?
I'll read their names in just a
It looks like
second.
there
Thank you,
was a
dude.
research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I put money on it.
Yeah, I think Darling knew about it.
That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily.
Yeah, Emily, I gotta go.
I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall.
That might
She
not be
may
a
be
great
in
idea.
trouble.
I don't know if that's a great
Will do,
idea.
Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Always. Okay, so that huge thank you, Unknown Noob. Thank you for gift membering shipping to Eclipse 3rd Channel, Dubs Lewis Games, GL JDS 3210, IJ97, and NES Scratcher. I actually know NES Scratcher. I've met him in person once in Vegas. Nice dude. It's a cool channel too. He basically he's from New England and he scratches off lottery tickets online on YouTube. It's pretty cool. So the nail is changing. So now we know that the problem here is that the astral plane, which is like this other world where weird things happen, is colliding with the real world and has damaged the nail and is eventually going to damage the oldest house, which is above us. So that's the plot of the Foundation. We're going to save the Foundation. Throughout the game, just like right here, there's things to look at and read, and I like to, because it's pretty much one of those games where you have to read everything. You don't have to, but if you don't, you're really selling yourself short. So on the nature of the pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overtly erect nature, and I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the heart of the oldest house, or it's an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. So these are all cool ideas. It might be the seed from which the oldest house grew out of. It could be some sort of unwanted thing in the heart of the oldest house. But it's a spike, so I'm guessing this is the top, and then it spikes down into the ground. That's pretty cool. What else? Oh, I see I got pinged. Live chat's not working. I was wondering. I see. Let me try. Hang on one second. Let's try and figure this out. It would seem that YouTube might be having a problem, because I can't even live chat. That's annoying.
And a couple of my instruments have already broken.
Maybe we should take that as a sign.
Unknown Noob, you're probably out there talking back to me.
Take you for a quitter during
I can't see what you're saying.
There's a reason I packed a black-plated microscope.
What can I do about this problem? I'm going to look and see if YouTube has any known issues. So let's investigate this together. Jesse, you just wait right there, okay? Yo, my neighbor has been trying to like recharge the battery on his pickup truck all day. And the alarm keeps going off. It's just prolifically been going off all day. Yep, 2 hours ago, someone on Reddit said live chat hasn't been letting any messages through.
What would happen if an astral bleed occurred right where we're standing?
Arthur Morgan, would you try typing in German? Just type me like something in German, like say hello or something.
Struggles to decide who and what you are.
What is this character? I don't have my glasses on, so I can barely read this, but... I'm gonna try a different language. Oh my gosh. It only doesn't work for English. It doesn't work for English, but it works for other languages. Are you kidding me? What other language do I know? You guys, this is so stupid. Let me try some English. I'm gonna try like, hello, friends.
I think I just felt the ground move.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can you hear the car alarm going off, by the way? It is annoying. It's just honk, 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 honk. What a weird phenomenon. I wonder if we can trick it. I'm trying to put a special character. I didn't do anything. There is a special character here, but I don't know how to type it. On Reddit, somebody figured out a special character that you can type. What is this? I don't even know. Hang on. Come on. Why is copy and pasting from Reddit so difficult? Nope.
So the sand isn't really sand, it's more like rusted iron powder.
I love just hearing... I doubt this is gonna work, but let's see. It works. So for some reason, that weird little character fixes things. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'll copy it into Discord. What the hell? What the... Where's my soundboard right now? What the hell? Does anyone recognize this? Put that in your clipboard. If you're in Discord, just put that in your clipboard and type that, and then whatever else you want to write in English. Emojis work, so that's good. And then put it on the end. That is not normal. That is not normal at all. You've got it. You figured it out. Yeah, you can see it's the chat's right there. It's coming through. It's just a matter of putting that weird ass... I don't even know what that is. It's like a TC, and I don't know what that would... I don't even recognize it. I'm gonna Google what it is. I have no idea. I don't even know what that means. It's a Japanese character. Ta is one of the Japanese kana, which each represent one mora. It's just it's a Japanese character. I'm assuming it works because it must be in Japanese. It must be a way for people to put things in English for words that don't exist in Japanese. It works. So if you put that little TC at the beginning and at the end and put English in the middle, it works. How stupid is that? That is really dumb. Trying to think of a way that I might be able to work around this. I could probably just kind of bring a Discord chat on screen. You have to use a clipboard, so you have to copy it. You have to copy and paste it, Arthur Morgan. So I don't know how to type it on your keyboard. You'd have to have the Japanese.
Who or what did it?
You'd have to have the Japanese thing there. Just making sure everything's okay. I could probably play like this. We can do this if it's okay with you guys. I'll probably make it smaller, but yeah, you just have to copy that into your copy and paste that. I know it's not easy. This is stupid. How stupid. Oh my god. This is so dumb. I can play like this though. If you guys don't mind. I don't really care. It's fine. You're alive though on Discord. I don't know. YouTube's a free service. They have issues from time to time. It has nothing to do with you or me or anyone other than YouTube. It's free for most people. I pay for it, but it's pretty much free. What is my next goal here? That's true. You can send gifts. Look at that. Hang on, I wish I could get rid of this scanner mode thing, but I don't think it's doing anything. Or streamer mode. I don't think it's really doing anything, but I'm going to leave that. I don't know. It says usernames have been truncated, but that's not true. None of your names are truncated, so I'll just disable that. Don't say anything you wouldn't want your grandmother to see, and I don't think there's anything in this pause menu. I'm going to put this like way up here. If you don't mind leaving the stream open and stuff and using Discord, I'll appreciate you. This is so dumb. I should put the Discord. Nah, we can just play us today. I don't care. If somebody wants to know the Discord invitation, they can put an emoji, like a question mark emoji in chat, and I'll see it. All right, where are we going? I have no idea what to do now. Map. Give me just a second. I'm completely thrown off now. This is absolute chaos. Hey, Julie. Okay, next place I'm going is off. I've forgotten this game. You can actually keep the map up while you're running.
It's an honor, Director.
It's an honor for me too. You have no idea. So I can actually fast travel, I think, to research site Gamma. I think. Oops. Oh my god. Yeah, cave system. Here we go. Try to take it in stride. I understand. It's frustrating, but you're strong. You can figure this out. Got to go this way. Right? This way? Nope. This way here. Let's not let it distract us too bad. I've put up a solution. We're solved. Problem solved. Don't let it distract you from having fun. That's not what we do here. We cope. We have a good time. And we kill Hiss. I hate these guys. These explosive bastards. There's a car alarm going off in the background. I'm using Discord instead of regular chat. This is an interesting day. It's a special day. We'll remember this. You're mine now. All right, we're having fun. Get rid of it. That's about all I got for you, buddy. quicker. Yeah, it worked. I see what you said. You forgot to put it on the end. Yeah, but it worked. I guess you don't have to put it on the end. You can just put it at the beginning. Look at that. Arthur's helping us. Yeah, I mean, but here, look. We can see it. It came through. It's right here. I see it. And again, don't panic. We got a workaround. We're good. No reason to get upset. That's not fun. Okay, explosive ammo. Yeah, Buster. Hang in there, man. That sucks. Painkillers are not fun. They're fun until they're not fun anymore, you know? Like at first you're like, ooh, I'm buzzed, and then later it's like, I don't want to feel this one anymore. Alright, almost there. Back the way that I came. Whoa. Little floaty bastards. Got him. Complete the ritual in the deep cavern. Okay. But first, let's listen to this.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son. The supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
I get the feeling we're going to run into Ash at some point. The son, this guy who we keep listening to. It is kind of funny to be able to see who's typing. I hope everyone, all the regulars, like recognize that there's a problem. I'm keeping an eye on chat, but Anya will only work. I think will only work if you put that character in front. But I think we can live without her for a minute. She'll still remind people. Actually, I don't know if her chats will even come through, but we'll just have to. We're gonna have to pull up our bootstraps and just kind of hang in here for now. All right. So now it wants me to go to. I guess I should take the cave system through to the left. I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, but I can finally shoot this stuff, right? Oh, yeah, opening things up. I'll try that. Let's see what I can do. I think that grew in behind me. It did. That's kind of creepy. I'm actually going to take a picture in front of this. This looks pretty cool. Pavel, there's always something. Let me see if I can put... Can I pin something like that? I don't know if I can. I'm going to engage with my audience, and I wish that I could do something like that. I'm just going to say... of the funny thing, Pavel, is if you chat in any language other than English, it works. So we were chatting in like Spanish, Portuguese, French. You could put a little, you could put like a little Japanese character and then follow it up. It actually does work, but I don't know how to pin something, but hang on a second. I don't know if this is really going to work, but hang on. That's the best I could do. I put an invite to join. Yeah, there you go, Pavel. See? You can write in there. I just won't know what you're talking about. But like I said, it's just temporary. It's not, this will go away. This too shall pass, as they say. This is kind of a nice shot. I want to make sure that maybe a good filter will work over this. Yeah, let's get some. Wish I had lighting control like in Alan Wake. Hiss neutral is pretty cool. What else we got? Camera speed. We don't have like pretty simple. German would work, yep. Any language that's not English. I'll have to doctor that picture up, but it might actually work pretty well. Smart Julie.
Worst I've ever seen.
I feel special being on the TV.
End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem.
So
I know how to handle them.
maybe the nail is more like a cork. I'm thinking the nail kind of works like a cork to keep something closed. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, really? Really? I haven't seen one of those things in a while. Since Firebreak. Oh, somebody's throwing grenades. What? Wow. Oh, I see. I see. Sniper. That's the problem. Let's see if he can hold. Are you forklift certified? Nope. Is there something here that I should be dealing with? No. This is just one of those places where you have to take everyone out. Gotcha. I forget if I can attack these red portal kind of things or not. But it's alright. I'm gonna get ready for him right up here. Where are you? My precious. Done. Wow. Fly, fly, fly. Type German as much as you want. I have no idea what's going on, but at the same time, I don't know that we're so smart and resourceful. I don't think there's a problem. We got it. YouTube is going to be so confused, but I'm hoping that they already know. Okay, so this brought me to... Oh, I think I might need this later. So I'm going to throw you right there. So this is just really up high. Remember last week I said that I was pretty sure that these walkways were going to be important, but I couldn't reach them from down there. So that makes sense. I like this. I like your positive take on this, Arthur Morgan. That's very smart. That's exactly what I want. It's also real-time chat, which is cool. It's like, it feels quicker at least. It's not exactly real-time, but it feels quicker. Alright, I found a save point and some goodies that I probably don't need. Material, shifting fragment. Okay. Data center. One Wilshire air conditioning stopped working. Deep cavern. That's where I'm supposed to go. I believe. Take a double check. Yep. Deep cavern is where I'm needed. It's really strange to have to do all this stuff.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Buster found another special character that works. Yes. Oh, I see.
Are in for it now.
I got a ranger deployed to help me. That's cool. Oh, you are mine. So for those of you who don't know, if I don't kill this ball, ouch, it will keep spawning enemies. So that was point number one. But now I have a ranger here to help me, which is cool. I don't remember. That may have been like late game stuff that I'm just forgetting right now, but either way, pretty cool. Snipers all over the place too right here. Or there was. Oh no. Oops. I'm dead. Nope, not dead. Where are those lights coming from? You guys. Catching them. Oh. Dispatched. Done? Alright. Let's take a look around. There's those weird smoking things. Oh, Jesus. Ranger, I need you to identify yourself. That's frustrating, Spatula. At some point, I'm totally down to help you troubleshoot that, because I've done this a number of times. So I gotta watch out for the smoky stuff here. What does this do? Nothing? Okay, it's explosive. That's helpful. Alright, Jesse. It's behind me? That seems impossible. Isn't that where I came from? No. It's this way. Deep cavern. Could be that too. Yeah, they might be seeing you as some sort of intrusion. Just silly, but it's totally possible. I wouldn't put it past them. There's like something like 300 million people making content every day and like billions of YouTube accounts. So I think they have a lot of what's that way? Yeah, the PS5 settings should be pretty easy. It's still a matter of just logging in as your Gmail. Ow. All that for this better be good. Nope, not good. Not that interesting. What do you got? Evade ammo refunds? What's that? Let's see if I can fix that in somewhere. Personal mods. I'll have to get rid of some of these. I'm just taking out the lower level ones, but I do have a lot of 4 and 5. I'm gonna skip it. I'm pretty happy. I think all things said and done, I think they should hang on to PS5 for a little while longer and develop on it. I think the PS6 just got pushed back, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's on one hand, you can play a lot of great games on it, but also it is like one of the best Blu-ray players for the money. If you have a 4K TV. I'm here already? This is gonna...
Another etching.
This is gonna trigger a fight. It is easy to piss off the YouTube gods, Spatula, so... Listen, hurry, meet. Okay, so I just have to let this thing... free this thing, right? Unlock it. I can't believe live chat is not working today. How stupid. This is another one of the locks. Unlimited ammo, but there is a cooldown. This feels like a waste of time. What am I doing wrong? There must be something to do here that I have not recognized yet. You, my friend, need to stop growing boogers. This is a puzzle. I just can't figure out what the puzzle is right now. Yeah, that was cool. I like the stuff here. That kind of stuff intrigues me. come on. Something's going on. Let's see what you got. What's around here? I like Arthur, you're putting all the German in. I hope those are nice words. It's so weird that it won't accept English today. I wonder if they have some sort of like English speaking bot that they're trying to fight right now. Google, Outlook, and YouTube are all working against you right now. Feels like right now is probably not a good time to ask anything of a Google product because this is happening. I'm sure it's I'm sure it's something else. I should have paid more attention at the beginning of this because I think it told me. I think it told me to do something, and I don't quite understand what that thing is. I know it's not just shooting. That does nothing. Use your eyeballs, Michael. There is the... Oh, I bet, you know what? I bet this is the tip of the nail. We've been communicating with this upside down pyramid thing since the very beginning of the game. I bet it's the tip of the nail. And it might be what holds the, okay, cool, Arthur. Do I have to be touching it, maybe? Nope, I didn't like that. Just out here in the astral plane trying to figure out what the heck's going on. No big whoop. Maybe like from way back here? The first game? Little Nightmares 1 and 2 are really good. 3 was okay. Oh, and it looks like Reanimal was really good as well. Hey, how'd you do that, Pavel? What did you do? Maybe it's fixed? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think this is probably as simple as just being fast enough to break all this stuff off. But it's so fast. It seems too easy, but I think that's the answer, is that I need to clear it completely of crystal. If this takes more than a few minutes, I'll just probably look for some help on the interwebs. Should I climb onto it? That's kind of cool. Yeah, no idea. No idea at all. I'm gonna just keep hanging out for a second and see if something more drastic will happen. Hey Nachos, I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't like English right now for some reason. Although Pavel just got some English to go through, so I don't truly know. That was kind of cool. You can see her silhouette back there. That is really neat. You can kind of see how the shadow physics work, though. The shadow hasn't changed size at all. It should be getting bigger. That's what I was thinking, too. Like, spamming to shoot. All right, let me out of here. But I've already got it, so it's completely cooled off, or whatever. It's completely handled. Maybe... Is it something here? Complete the ritual. That's it. It just says complete the ritual. It's pretty quick in Discord, it's true. I'm gonna look around. Maybe there's something I'm missing on the ground. Or... Damn that cooldown. Oh, there's still some at the very top. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try and get on top of it. Top doesn't work, so maybe this is... So let's look at this from realism's point of view. So we've got a low view. So I can start down here and clear off down. There we go. The stuff on the bottom. And I can run up. Come on. Oh, there's like always some little piece. There we go. Progress, jolly good, but 2 holes, lollipops are left.
Hello? Board, are you there?
To... Danger, director board broken, deeper, understand. The board is a weird entity. Right.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Seriously, what is going on?
Wait, I'm back here?
Oh, I get to choose. I think in this case, I need to choose. It's going to give me a choice, so you should, can, better not be here, director.
Wasn't my idea. blame the eyeball.
So now the other tool weapon is forbidden. Former It Adrift is trying to mislead you. Former director, probably.
Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
So you have to use both weapons eventually. I like this. This is cool. Alright, let's figure out how this thing works. Okay. Just throw me right in the deep end. Now, instead of shooting, I think instead of, or maybe in addition to shooting, I can actually pull these things out of the wall. That ain't it. Yep. So I can make little steps. Expand crystal growths by pressing R1. So now I can shoot them still? Yes? Yeah, okay, now I can make them and destroy them. I like it. It says, do not be ignorant. You're being reckless and disobedient.
I don't like you deciding what I can't have.
Enemies? Yeah, me too. It's pretty fair. Must just send you through the trials in a different order depending on what you need, what you do. I do love a good physical puzzle, as you know. Right now, it's purely teaching me how this works. I think in a combat situation, this will actually be kind of tough because it's using the same buttons as throwing things like the Force style. You cannot control this. You cannot control your staff. You're mismanaging the bureau /self/narrative. I wish it would be a little more clearer sometimes. Ooh, okay, that's what I was looking for before. Here, come with me. That's what I was talking about from the original game. There were places, not the same material, but places where you could pull spikes out of the ground like that. I like that. That was cool. Yeah, she does have a lot of Jedi-esque powers. I agree. Here's one. And two. Oh, you're going down. Sweet. Dallas is going down, baby. It's really cool too, because in the base game, this is where you learn skills, but it seems like the majority of this DLC actually exists in the astral plane, which I think is really cool. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look around a little bit. I'm nosy like that. I see. So I can float over there, create myself a stopping point. At least I think I can. Oh, I'm powerful enough to get here without the help. Playing this game when you haven't platinumed the original is probably a little crazy. So if I needed it, I could go down there. I don't, but playing this before you've gotten Jessie as maxed out as I have her must be really, really challenging. It's challenging without it. Like,
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
Sorry, I can't resist. I guess focus distance doesn't really matter. That's also dangerous. Is that John C. Reilly? I think it is. I love him. He's so cool. I want something nice and bright. That green background is cool. This is nice, but I think the atmospheric one is probably the best. And are we pretty much centered here? Pretty dang close. Maybe a little too much on that side. It's hard without a grid. Big fan of the grid. And let's get out of here. That's Buster's art. What do you do for a hobby? I usually do fart tricks, fart magic. Somebody's here, or I got hurt from some. Maybe it's just where I got hurt from. Hello, alone, long, visitors, happy, tunnel open, grateful. So this is, it says former. Is it the former director, or is it the former, I don't know who former is, but it talks just like the board. And it thanked me for opening a tunnel. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna keep rolling. Welcome, speak holy. Oh, you. I think I fought you before. I jumped the gun on the screenshot here. This is it. Let's get you here. Go up a little bit. There we go. We'll put you right in the mid. Sorry, just trying to center this thing. I'm useless without a grid. This is the second nail mission. They all have to do with the nail. The nail is the main focus. I personally think the tip of the nail is the board. That's my guess. That triangle, that's probably the tip of the nail. It's just my guess, but... Well, let's see what this thing has to say. It's probably not going to make any sense, but that's okay.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Nothing. Egress. Void.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable,
Whatever you are.
whatever you are?
Neither. Both. Are you hungry?
Hungry.
Look at that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something.
Don't eat the mold.
That's not what you meant, was it?
Right. Panini, former board, abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Thanks, George. Once split board blame.
Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside, beyond, nail, rescue, house, sun, warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
House, listen, nail, leech, burn, go. Yeah, because remember...
Former trying to tell me about the board. Should I trust either of them?
Yeah, I don't know if we can trust either of those things, but the board was telling her there were 3 locks, and the lock is basically that sphere that we saw earlier that had all the crystals growing onto it that I freed. So I think now I've done 2 out of 3 of those, I think. I don't know. I have confusion, but I'm okay with who I am. At least that last scene gave me a break from combat. I think the next scene is probably going to be highly combative. By the way, I'm going to see the Ducks play again tonight. First game back after the Olympic break. So I do have to leave right at 5. This might be one of those weird episodes where I have to leave in the midst of something fun, but it's been a weird episode anyway, so I don't really mind. I'm glad you guys are here to hang out with me. Let's see on the map where it wants me to go. There's a cave system I haven't gone to yet. And there are 2 options. One of them is in the crossroads. And there's a lot of question marks on this screen. Thanks for reminding everybody. This is the wackiest, I think this is the wackiest show I've ever done. It's the first time that live stream has ever broken completely. Well, it's not completely broken. If you don't speak English, it's probably working fine. I hope that... Oh, you use letters from... Is that Cyrillic keyboard? I think that's how you say that. I'm going to fast travel to Canyon Rim and choose one of these things. I don't know which one to choose, but I'm going to try and find a fast travel spot. Where am I? I guess I'll just go through Cave Bleed? I don't know. Yeah, it actually works if you put, there's like a little, I looked it up because someone figured this out and posted it on Reddit like 2.5 hours ago. So I looked it up and there is like a little Japanese symbol that you can put and you can write whatever you want after that, but... Oh, what? Okay, so I gotta go over there. Yep, anything but English. Cool, I know things sometimes. I like it when those words come to mind, because I didn't know anything about the Cyrillic language until way later in life. They just didn't teach anything to us about that in school in the US. At least not in the school I went to, so... Back to the spike. Now I have to decide. All right, I'm at the crossroads, and now I think the answer is that I have to go.
I saw the director launch a hiss at one of those flying hiss, which then fell onto another hiss. It's like a symphony being conducted.
It was like a symphony. The director's so cool. Director Jesse is so cool. I guess I got to go left because there's no way. I don't know how to get to the one on the right. It looks like I could take a tunnel, but then...
Astral bleeding. Is this what finally gets us?
I don't know. I'm gonna go left. It seems like the path of least resistance. I think the other one is where those long bridges are, but I don't know. I can't be sure, so I'm gonna try to keep the pace of the episode up just by running to the next thing. Oh, I see. I needed this skill set. Well, depending on how upgraded your Jesse is, I guess. You need this skill set. I don't think I did, but... At the warehouse. Like here, I'm pretty sure I don't have to stop and take a break. But it's fine. I'll play along. I remember when you first start with Jessie's powers, she's strong, but not like she is today. She is absolutely overpowered. Hey, you know, we're using Discord. Did anyone see that they delayed the age requirement stuff that we were also worried about 2 weeks ago? Discord made some sort of announcement based on the software that they were going to use for it. They decided to hold off because there was some drama about the software that they chose. Peter Thiel, I think, was the CEO of it, and it was supposed to be used to spy on people and stuff, or it had shared some unwanted information with some government agencies or something. That must make more sense in translation. I'm waiting on a fight. I think it's coming. Alright, so I gotta power up this door, I think.
That power core must open the door.
Thanks, Jesse.
But how do I reach it?
What do you mean, how do you reach it? Oh. Like this? That's how I'd reach it. Here they come. I got a bad feeling about this. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. Alright, 50 minutes. I think I can pull something off. I have no idea how long this is going to be, but I got it. Oh, Arthur, you're typing in 2 places. I see now that you wrote you hope this is fixed for Friday. Me too. Me too. At the warehouse. Me too. I think I am going to try the Saboteur on Friday. I don't know much about it. It's a World War II game from the PS3 era. I think I'm going to try it though. It looks cool. Haven't had any other really like strong, outstanding ones that I thought like this is a perfect fit. So, whoa, look at all that. What's up there? Oh, there's enemies up there. I need your blue stuff. Wow. What the hell? Gotcha. Oh. I hate the hiss. I hate them. Alright, there's a locked door here. It's not going to help me right now. There's definitely stuff up here. So I think some of this would be challenging if you came here too early in the game and you weren't strong enough to, say, throw a forklift at somebody. Mm-hmm. Big old hole in the wall. Okay. Something to read.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
New mission.
Looks so old.
Pope's collection.
We'll definitely want to see this.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I gotta collect things for Pope. That must be maybe a side... how do we say this? A... trophy of some kind? Now it wants me back at the crossroads, but I'm not ready to go back yet. That way to the crossroads. Okay. What is this? It's like an elevator shaft. The way to say hiss is sicher. History of the oldest house. All right, on the history of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months inside the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What's their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to Schwartzman Building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Yax Imixchi, I don't know what that is. That must be Finn, or maybe it's Norse. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? And is it me? This is also compiled by Theodore Ash. I think that's the father. Dr. Theodore, I think, is the father. Oh, screw your couch. I mean, not literally, but... more useless junk. Jesse's so OP. I'm like, whatever. I don't even really need to pay attention to what I have loaded up. What's this? Oh, eyewash station. That's fun. Don't touch. Oh, I touched it. What do you want? Okay, so the eyewash station kind of does nothing. I really enjoy destroying things too. It's a great feature. It makes the game. I also wish I had this power, but in some ways I'm glad that I don't. I'd probably break stuff a lot. Plus, I sometimes have nightmares, and I wonder if Jessie ever wakes up like throwing her bed across the room. That might not be worthwhile. Oh, look at these bunks. Pyramidic geometry. On the pyramid and geometry. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity in other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Yeah, a board of directors would be a bunch of different people. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Again, by Dr. Theodore Ash, written in 1964. So they've been down here a lot, for a long time. Sleeping on these bunk beds. Well, if those bunk beds could talk, they'd probably tell some really weird stories about nerds. But I like nerds, it's fine. More bunks. Yep. Old school phones. I love all of the detail in this game. The clock stopped at 4:45 and 12 seconds. No, 8 seconds. Sorry.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
It was an ID card. That might be helpful for getting through the door. YouTube's controlling the water in the eye. I wonder if that doorway that I found. I'm going to try two things here. Proud Monkey, what's up, bud? It's right now, if you don't speak English, it's fine. So if you write in German or French or any other language other than English, live chat works. But since for at least hours it's been happening, not just for us, it's all over the place. Where was that locked door? It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? Not this way. But hi, good to see you, and I'm glad you figured out Discord is where we're hanging. I'm sure you could just see it on screen. I'm so used to you guys not being able to see Discord during the chat. Kind of funny. I think it was down here. No. Okay, time to investigate what this thing is. It looks like an elevator. That's my guess. I'm curious, I think you said it, but is Gamble Safe having the same thing? The same problem? Or sorry, Gamble Smart?
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base.
I don't know what that means.
Ley lines, dragon roads.
Ley lines, okay, I know what that is.
Call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads.
Oh.
I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done.
Interesting.
I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
So ley lines are theoretical mapping, or like lines that connect like ancient monuments. So people say that like the pyramids are on a ley line with Stonehenge, which are on a ley line with Chichen Itza, which are on a ley line. So it's supposed to be this sort of map of lines that go across the globe and connect, kind of like a power lines is not the right way to say it, but it could be. So he's saying that he feels that the nail is a ley line crossroads, and that's why they call it the crossroads, meaning it's where a bunch of ley lines connect. It's really pretty interesting. So like all Remedy games, we're gonna ride the elevator and see where it takes us next.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Is chat fixed? Looks, yeah, chat looks fixed, y'all. So, if you'd rather transition back to, yeah, it worked. I sees it. If you'd rather transition back, it's fixed. For now. I'll leave Discord up just in case you need anything. But it looks like looked like for a second it was working. Maybe not. It's intermittently working, I think. mind. It came up once. Never again. Weird. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna exit this. It's working for great ones, so maybe it's working for question marks work. Do exclamation points work? This is weird, right, dude? YouTube is broken for English. So if we write like, well, so it's working for Proud Monkey, and if I write like, Spanish works. This is really bizarre. Are you cold? ¿Tienes frío? Parlez-vous anglais? Oh, my French is so bad. It's been a long time. English is hard for... This is really wacky. I've never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. It seems like it's working for a second or two, but I don't know. So back to the crossroads is where it wants me to go, apparently. So I'm gonna float my ice back down to there. YouTube is such a legend sometimes. I have to remind myself a lot that it's just free. And so not to get upset when things don't work. Let's see. Crossroads. I'm trying to think of things that are arguably English. Like words that are based on French. There's a lot of, in the English language, there's a lot of French. Tacos, burritos. I think I need to go back and talk to Hope. This started with Hope and it'll end with Hope. YouTube doesn't work today. No trabajo hoy.
Jesse, you're back.
Hey, I'm back.
Did you find anything noteworthy?
I did.
The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
I like her.
Like
She's
their
cool.
ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself.
Right, Proud Monkey?
Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
I could use that.
A rare one, then.
I could use a
Wanna
higher
keep it,
clearance.
Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
No doubt.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found.
Skeleton key that
I
can
give them
open any
$5
door.
for every useful trinket they bring me.
I give him $5.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor.
Yeah.
And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Okay. Find 5 ID cards. All right, this is a side mission for her. Now back to the warehouse. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Where's it? Warehouse. There we go. I love a good fast travel. It's so important to me. Where were we before we started talking and YouTube started working again? I talked about the hockey game tonight. Pretty excited about that. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go out in downtown LA with a friend of mine from New York who's a painter to do some art show stuff. I'll share some pictures. I don't like taking pictures inside of art shows, but I'll share some pictures of that part of the city because it's a different part of the city that I've been in recently. I bet that key card, that skeleton key, is going to help me in over here. That's my guess. Yep. Bada bing. And now there's another card, maybe? Yep.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
A cartographer, a map maker. Arthur, you want it? You're voting to keep it in German only. Yeah, it's only working for certain things. I wrote, I think it works, but I'm not sure in 2 different chats, and it ignored the first one. So it's still broken. So if you're not in Discord, now's a good time to join. The YouTube thought you were trying to be dirty. It blocked that message, Buster, but it came through. Yes, I promise, Pavel. I'm going to go to the Roosevelt Hotel tomorrow. I don't know if you're familiar with it. I'm pretty sure it's in LA Noire. Hey, look. We know this gun. That's, I think that's your favorite, Arthur. The machine gun, or whatever it's called. The pew 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 pew. Yeah, it also works when you use that Japanese icon, which I think, like I said earlier, I think that Japanese is that letter or whatever is used for when you're going to use an English word. Yep, firebreak one. Anya works. Anya can chat just fine for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand why. But okay, cartographer. There's maps over here. All right. I'm going to try and move. It's 4:30. I got 30 minutes, and I got to really cut it close today. I got to cut it off at 5. All right. Something to read. Ash, request denied. So maybe this is the father. I can't tell. Dr. Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here, piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys were lost in those trips? Here's a hint. 2 effing many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that has just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, and effort and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no sir, I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through the death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families, not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied. Lewis McNary. So this must be the old Ash. It's confusing. The story is still a little bit confusing, but no helicopter for you. Where does that ladder go? Nowhere. And there's a picture. I'm guessing this is a picture of all the older dudes somewhere down here, or maybe, I don't know, I don't recognize where that's at. Oh, and there was something that I was supposed to do down here to like fix the elevator, I think. So I'm gonna try floating. No floating in this room. That's weird. The city's forever changing, isn't it, Pavel? Some things stay the same, but some things change drastically. I think the Roosevelt has been there for a long time. All right, no ladders for Jesse. No powers in this room. That's really weird. I don't remember what allows or disallows you from using powers. What does that say? No admittance, employees only. No powers in here tells me that I either have nothing to do or that I'm supposed to do something with something I can action inside the room. Part of me wants to go up and see what that's all about. That stuff up there. But I'll get this. It made you crazy. Well, that might be a start. Oh, I see. The door opens when I'm in here. Here you go. Going up to power core storage. I don't know where this is going to bring me, but I bet there will be a fight. Is that a Half-Life reference? The crowbar? Alright, so I need another power cores on the invention of the power core. Hey, that's pretty cool. I don't recognize it though. Where is this? It's really small on my screen, but look at that. The top levels. I wonder if that's like a penthouse, like somebody's home. And then the rest are apartments or condos or something. It's pretty cool. It's not fixed. Thank you, great one. Keep trying, all right? After numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery that I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems like the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't know yet the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe, Sr. May he scowl in peace. It's hard for me to understand the difference between Dr. Theodore Ashe, head of research, and his father's stuff that he's left behind. So, Hollywood and Vine, right on. That's a nice neighborhood. Alright, so I have to find more power cores and somehow bring one up here. Oh, well, there's a bunch of them right here. And there happens to be a powered up. No, you go over there. Ta-da! What now? Tunnel access. Hey, Just keep typing that. Maybe it'll go to some executive at YouTube and they'll send me one of those cool plaques.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain.
Oh.
He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective.
It's just a matter of opinion.
The pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Yikes. So I just put 2 and 2 together. Last week we learned that at some point they found a pistol at the nail. It's the service weapon. It's Jesse's gun. That's where it comes from. So this is kind of like, at least so far, an origin story for the service weapon, which to me is pretty damn interesting. Oh, whoa. Getting a little crazy. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take the elevator all the way back up. Damn it. Yeah. Can't call it from down here. Arthur, tomorrow's your last live stream before you go home. I also love this game. Control is like one of my favorite games of all time. A lot of the things they rolled out in Control, like I said earlier, like the connected Remedy universe, started happening in this game. Because Alan Wake wasn't connected to anything. And then Alan Wake is connected to this game. And then, like I said, Alan Wake 2 not only is connected to this game, but it's also connected to Quantum Break, and it's also connected to Max Payne. And I find that to be very cool. It's not easy to make connected universes that actually work, right? Everybody tries. Like, most people try to connect their universes. Rockstar does it to some extent, or at least has done it to some extent. I don't think Naughty Dogs really has, other than Easter eggs. Easter eggs, yes. Everything else, not really. Now, these little things are usually... Yep. Nice. I knew that was there. Yeah. I love working with Jessie. She's so badass. You need a power cube from Jessie. I mean, it would certainly power your stream. I don't know how it would affect the internet, but... Okay, I'm going to be very careful here because it looks like there's no scaffolding. So here goes nothing. Okay. Time is going way too fast for me right now. I'm so far quite satisfied with the way that this game is turning out. Is this another... or one that I've already found? Nope. Claimed it. I hate these things. It's those stacked rocks. There you go. It's smashed. Hates them. Cavern, I think is what we call that. I don't think people should make those. Is this the scene of a fight that I've already had, or a scene that of a fight that I'm about to have? It looks familiar. Nope, it's a scene of a fight I'm gonna have right now. The hell was that? Oh, oh. That was a headshot if I've ever seen one. Snipers are tough. I'll have to get my eyes on. Oh, time is out of my control. You just said that like just like the board. I'll send you my guy from underneath the house, yeah. I appreciate that. Fair. The only thing those cairns are good for is giving you ammo. So I'm going to try and lead some of these men to me. Yep. Oh, come on. That worked, but I got to get this sniper out of here. Where is he? What? Where did they go? They're here. I know they are. Here he is. Bye. Bish. Oh, that hurt me. Probably more than it hurt him. Oh. Oh, crap. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. Snap. Who is that? Who did that? Who is doing this? Oh, it's you. Got it. Got it. Sorry if I missed anything. Hey, D, what's up? It's been an interesting day. Things are not working, but it's not my fault. Not my fault, bro. We're survivors, though. We figured it out. Workarounds, you know. It's kind of a good analogy for what I do pretty much all week. One way, shape, or form.
Who should I be listening to? Weird Entity A or B?
Weird Entity
Let's
A
just stay the course
or
for now.
Weird Entity
The
B.
Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair it. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Yeah, I'm not letting this happen on my watch. Where does it want me to go? Yeah, it seems intermittently to be working at least, which is great. I'm pleased. I'll take intermittent over anything, really. More reading. Meteor Hill supplement. Meteor Hill AWE. AWE stands for Altered World Event. So this is some sort of paranatural or paranormal thing that happened where the Bureau of Control was called out to investigate it. So per archival mandates 8.A, this document's been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology might be out of date. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming, probably crying and screaming, maybe. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment of skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. So they have this department of the oldest house that kind of like, they're like the men in black that go and tell lies to the public. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Redacted to receive help away from society. The event was in Sawyer County, Wisconsin in 1958. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, Friday's the start of a new game. I'm going in totally blind, but it has been recommended a couple of times, and I like World War II stuff. I think it's third person. I think it's artistically pretty cool, and so we'll give that a shot. If it's not good, or if it doesn't fit, I don't know, figure it out. Tunnel quick access, that's what this is, okay. Otherwise you will break bones. I wish there was something I could do about it, but YouTube's support for small creators is AI. It's not, I don't think it's even real people. You talk to them, and they'll talk to you for a long time, but they don't ever do anything, and they just kind of, they have circular conversations with you, so. It's a thing. I don't blame them for using artificial intelligence for that, considering there are, you know, some crazy number like 300 or like 300 million creators or more, I think. Where do you want me to go now? Oh. It was a little too high for Jesse. This is a good point, actually, because I've got like 10 minutes to go, so I'll just sort of surf around and look at some stuff and see. I wonder which one it's going to bring me back to. Ah, thanks. Thank you so much. I feel like blessed and very, very impressed every day and surprised by the community that we've built together, all of us here. I think it's been such a great project to work on as a team. And like I say many, many times, as long as we keep showing up and hanging out, that's big enough for me. I'm quite happy. Will I play Reanimal? I don't know. I think right now I've done a pretty good job over the past like 6 months or so of really narrowing down what I want to play on this channel. And I don't think Reanimal is something I would stream, but I do think I'll play it. Watching you play it was a lot of fun. So lost. It looks really cool. I kind of probably treat it the same way I do Little Nightmares. It's cool and I like it a lot, and I would definitely play it on my own time. A little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, the Mustang is awesome. This is ridiculous. Thank you guys again for all even the little tiny things you do, like showing up or being in Discord and saying hello or sharing pictures or playing along when I do community play. Like, for example, this week's video about license plates wouldn't have come about if it wasn't for Unknown playing with us and me noticing his license plate. Because I have seen people with custom license plates, but I really never thought about it very much. I just thought, okay, that's something you can do. And then when I tried to set it up by myself, it was actually kind of a pain. I had some issues with it, so I thought this is perfect for a video. All right, I'm gonna try and get up high on this wall right here. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but it's stuff like that, like little moments of us interacting together that help to inspire me to make things. This is just, I think I've not been here, but another piece of junk I probably don't want. Hey, some fragments, that's fine. And it is nice, like I don't do social networking and stuff like that, so it's really nice to like wake up and see what's been happening on Discord since I've been asleep, or to be awake and using Discord when you guys are asleep. That's also really funny. Oh, whoops, that's not what I want. Right, yep. This is huge. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of skill on my part, I think. So get up here, pull this out, land on it. I don't know where the next one is, but get up as high as I can. There you go. Same thing. I gotta move. These are gonna fall apart. Where is this supposed to lead me? Crap. But yeah, when I was following, like I was riding in the car with, I think, or we were following him, or I was maybe spectating, and I saw that he had nachos on his license plate. I was like, that's awesome. So now I've started thinking, you can have up to 30 license plates. So I've started thinking about all the stupid things I want to put on license plates. I did try the tattoo. It doesn't work with the Mustang logo because the Mustang logo is white. The Must part is white. So all it shows is the red gang. Still really cool, but what does this do for me? I guess it gets me up here. It's an alternate way to get up to whatever this is, but this is a place I've already been. Well, isn't that special? Maybe I can get up there? Nope. Nope. So much control in this part. So much control over your environment and what you can do. It fits real nicely. So I'm going to access this to create a save point. And then real quickly I want to make I think I can just fast travel to here. No? I can definitely pass the I can pass the logo around for sure. I think I don't Arthur and I were talking about that. I actually don't know how to make that work. But yeah, I mean, if you want it to add to your own crew or but yeah, I'd love to have you guys in the crew. I don't know how crews work, so do I just invite you? Because if that's the case, I'll invite you. We could all have t-shirts with the Mustang on it for next community play. Instead of the John Wick thing, we could do that. So I'm going to put this aside and look at some pictures I took and pick a thumbnail. Okay, so I got a few. Let's talk about these. I got a few minutes left. I don't think I can make a total thumbnail, but that's a no. That one's just odd. Didn't come out. I was trying to take a picture of something else. So this one's kind of cool. I'm going to take Discord off screen for a second. Oh, I blurred out. Thanks, camera. I really love you. Not really. I actually kind of hate you sometimes. It's been 5 years. I should probably buy a new webcam. I don't know why it does that all the time. Thank you for letting me know. So this one's pretty cool. So I'm going to take a shot of that real quick. Spatula said when you were into vampire films, you had a license plate Nosferatu. That's pretty smart. Okay, so I got that one. What else did I catch that was kind of cool? This is okay, but I don't love it. It's cool. It's a little bit blurry though. This one's really cool. I'll take that. I'll make a thumbnail like in 2 seconds and throw it up, but later I'll do a better one. I kind of like that one so far the best. This one's neat. This is also cool. Trying to think about things for like adding a logo to though. I'm not sure that any of these will really work. That's got too much on screen. It's cool. There's not a lot of space to put the... Nah, I think I can do this. So let's do this really quickly. Which one do you like better? I'll fix them. Maybe I can do two. There's no reason I can't do two. I can do this in less than 2 minutes, I think. Colors. Pump that brightness and contrast. Hit it with this a few times. Probably going to go more than that. So let's go again. And again. This one might be too dark. Why didn't that work? That did not work. I don't know why. There we go. It's tough because there's not a lot going on in this one, but that's okay, actually. I can kind of make it a little bit more outstanding. You like the red one? Okay. I'm going to make two. I made this too. I made this right here from a totally different image. And then this one I think I can do right in the center. Let's do this the easy way. Just take this, copy it, and then come over here and do paste in place. Ta-da! I like the gray one a little bit better. I'm going to put just a little tiny bit of drop shadow on this sucker. Oh, nope, not that. That's bloom. Don't use that. No. Yeah, that makes it stand out just a little bit. Same thing on this one. Yeah, just a little tiny bit. Yep, this one's clean, but I'll run this one too. They're both pretty nice. This one's a little more chaotic, but I think it stands out well, and the image size didn't work. Why not? I think I have to redo this one. Where'd you go? There you are. There was a bit of overlap on this for some reason. Canvas size always adds 8 pixels. I don't know why. Something to do with running 2 monitors. And then here, I'll run it through this one more time, and then I'm done. So Friday, I'm going to start playing the Saboteur. We'll see if it's good. If it's good, great. If it's not, whatever. That's fine. I'll get over it. We'll move on to something else. Come on. There you go. Thanks. I think today's, is it Oilers? I thought it was the Flames. I thought it was Calgary. I think the Oilers are on Sunday. Or maybe I'm mixing up the games. Yep, I am. It's not the Flames. It's Oilers. You know better than I do. And I'm the one with the tickets. That's stupid. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm going to Sunday as well. That's why I got mixed up. All right, these are done. These are done. Thank you. Thanks for being here and for putting up with the weirdness that is YouTube occasionally. I appreciate y'all very, very much, and I'll see you on Discord. Great show. A lot of fun. See you Friday.
In a world where pixels glow, we unite and play. Echoes of adventure each night and day. With every quest we conquer, together we